Can you checkmate? White is winning here, but you must find the best moves. And first off, with these 3 pawns and your king, it seems like you can't really make any progress on this first move. But what you can play here is pawn up to b5 and sacrifice your b pawn. Now, why in the world are we doing this? Well, the key here is after you play king over to b4, take a look at these 5 pieces. All of their pawns are blocked and their king cannot move anywhere, so all these pieces are effectively stalemated. The only thing that black can move now is their other 2 pawns over here, which we can now take advantage of. They do have the choice though, whether they want to push their e pawn or their f pawn first. Taking a look at if they push their e pawn, here you'll play pawn up to e4. Black now must push their f pawn, they have no other choice, and whether they play f6 or f5, you'll simply be able to capture. If it's f5, then you'll play an en passant, and you do need to be careful here, because after black plays pawn to e5, they now have no pawns they can push, and they still cannot move their king. So if you simply try to push here and get a promotion, they have no legal moves, so this is going to be a stalemate, and stalemate is a draw. Instead, you need to play the subtle king down to b3, or another king move, simply allowing black to start pushing their pawns and moving their king, at which point you won't get the stalemate. You can simply push, promote, and from here, you'll get a checkmate pretty quickly. Now, if black instead tries to move their f pawn on the first move, well then here, after f5 or f6, once again, you are going to want to capture. Black's best try is to capture right back, and here they'll now push up to e4. Still, black must push, they have no other option, and you do not want to capture because of the same idea. Black will have no legal moves. This is a stalemate. Stalemate is a draw. Instead, you need to push past them up to e5. However, when we get this pawn race and when we are about to promote, we still need to be very careful. If you simply make a queen, although you are threatening queen captures b5 checkmate, if black also promotes here, well then they defend that exact pawn, and because you have no other immediate checks, you are actually the one losing now because black has 4 extra pawns and you can't do anything. Instead, you want to still promote but make a knight. That way when black promotes here, you still have knight to c7, and this is an immediate checkmate.